When teaching the bodyweight squat to a client, I would first have them stand in the correct stance by taking the feet just about hip distance apart, pointing the toes out slightly 5 to 10 degrees. I would then have them work on the MPI 4 points of posture, starting by lifting up the chest, retracting the shoulder blades back, keeping the core nice and tight. I would then have them bring their hips slightly anterior and hinge at the hips before coming down towards the central phase. As I come down to the central phase, I want to make sure that my knees, hips, and feet all stay within the same alignment, which will prevent a concave of my knee throughout the repetition and ensure that I have the proper balance. I'll make sure that my knee, hip, and ankle all form a 90-degree angle. After I perform 5 repetitions, I will have Courtney perform 5 repetitions and provide corrections as needed. Here I have my client Courtney performing 5 repetitions of the bodyweight squat, and I will then provide correction to her. So as you can see, Courtney's knee comes over her toes in the central phase, and this is partially due to the fact that she did not hinge at the hips before coming down. So here it seems that she has figured out that she needs to hinge at the hips. She remembered from my demonstration, and as you can see here in the central phase, her ankle, knee, and hip are all in the proper alignment. She's come a little bit below 90 degrees, but she has enough flexibility within the hips and the knees to be able to come to that depth. Courtney is in the correct posture here. She's retracted her shoulder blades and lifted the chest up, flexing her abdominals as she set up her stance with the feet a little wider than hips distance apart, and the toes are turned out slightly 5 to 10 degrees. She is in the preparation and isometric phase of the exercise as she is standing up. Next, she will come down to the central phase of the exercise, and here she is bending the knees at 90 degrees, making sure that they don't come over the toes. And as she rises back to the starting position, she'll be going through the eccentric and terminal phases of the movement. And as she comes up to the standing position, she'll want to maintain a slightly anterior tilt in the pelvis and contract her glutes before the next repetition.